All right. Take two. That only took a half an hour. Awesome. Let's see what the Dodgers are up to. Well, anybody decides that they want to come watch me and my nonsense anymore. Mookie scores. Hey, one person's joining back up. All right. So, computer just like Sunday, we're doing our show. Chris, what's up, man? Switched over to my Chromebook, so I'm going on the webcam, not my normally the computer webcam, not my normal one. I could tell already it's fuzzier. Not sure how the audio sounds. Still got the boom or the snowball mic, but it's plugged into the Chromebook instead of the Lavino. But dude, like that, this is 2 weeks in a row, and it happened on Sunday. I got to figure something out. What up? All right, we sound good. We look good. All right, let's start then, man. I have my straight cash homie shirt on because unlike Randy Moss, Tampa Bay they ain't getting the cash, man. Because you know what? When you're dealing and you got 9 Ks through 5.1, like everybody was Walker Buehler. Oh my God, 10 strikeouts in 6 innings. Oh my God, he's so great. Best postseason ever. Okay, well, Blake Snell just did better. Like he was probably going to have 10. He already struck out Mookie twice. Could have 11. So you got 2 hits, 9 strikeouts through 5.1, and a game you have to win or you're going home. Hey, let's take our ace out. You know what? There's no Dustin May in the bullpen. I mean, I haven't watched Tampa very much, honestly, except the playoffs. But Kershaw, the Dodgers did pretty much the same thing. Kershaw was dealing. They took him out. Dustin May came in, but he could throw like 104, and his slider can move like 6 feet. So dude is just absolutely disgusting, and he's a star in the making. So worked out for the Dodgers. But as we rant on, straight cash homie, Randy Moss gets the money. Tampa, more than likely you're going home. Right before this, I just saw it was 3-1. Before we get in, I do need to say that the glorious beard, that's actually kind of weak because I haven't even hit puberty yet. Some hobby guys started out by K-Dub. We're doing the Movember. So Tyler Murphy and I are shaving our beards live on YouTube Saturday. Try help raise some funds for Movember. And then we'll be growing the stash. As you can see, I have no hair right here. It just doesn't grow. Not right here so much, but right in here, little Tommy boy action. So I'm going to have the porn stash going on. It's going to be pretty sweet. But some things we want to rant about tonight. Number one, I just can't get over Tampa. Like, what is going on? I'm 38 and I haven't hit puberty yet. It's pretty crazy, Garrett. I got 2 kids and I haven't even hit puberty yet. What the hell? My next door neighbor's got a beard down to here, so thick. He works in he owns his own landscaping company. He just sticks his pencil in there. Like, hey, where's my pencil at? It's just sitting in my beard. Like, hey man, you got a pencil? Yeah, dude, here you go. I got some beard oil on. It's cool, whatever. But my neighbor's the man. He's one of the best human beings I've ever met. But let's start out with, here's going on, white 1399s around the corner. See, I got a little salt and pepper coming in right here. I just turned 38 like 2 weeks ago. So, hey, you know what? Maybe I'm not the oldest person in here. Last couple streams, I've been the senior. But let's start off with breakers who don't ship base. Like, I'm going to spend $300 to get into your break of a case and you can't even take the time to ship me my damn cards. No, like, okay, yeah, I just want the hits. That's a lot of people. They don't want base. They, Eloy, the GOAT, he sets up a cards fund, for his kids. He's a teacher. He's got the card collector club, and that's what he does with all his base. So a lot of people in his say they don't want it, but he asks. Like, I want my base because typically I get the Reds and Broncos, and I got 2 little kids who are collectors and who like base cards. Like, I've got probably 60 Jesse Winker base cards because you know what? That's what my daughter wants. So if I'm going to buy into your case break and I'm going to give you like $300, I want my Broncos cards. Now, I know there's some of the bigger breakers who do this, and they'll just give you, fill up a couple team bags, random cards, you get whatever. But then it's Garrett's my buddy, dude. If you don't know, I asked him to ship one of my younger friends. He's a hobby collector. He actually made the Goldline logo. Got helped my wife make the koozies for the first time, some cups and stuff. and he's a big Broncos fan, wants to get into the hobby. And Garrett's like, dude, I got this. And I was like, man, you should just ship him some cards. Like, hey, can I even pay you? Absolutely not. And you know what? It's one of those where I'm not going to fight you on it because I'm not going to win. But I do owe you some Chiefs cards, though. But breakers who don't ship you your cards, like, why? You don't have time. Like, I just gave you $300. So say 30 people give you $300. Do the math. You don't have enough time to make that much profit that you can sit there and sort or pay somebody to sort. You know what? I bet you could find like one of your neighbors and pay him like a high school kid or something and pay him like $12 an hour for like 3 hours to do it. They're just $36 and your cards are sorted. You didn't even have to do it. He can just sit there with his headphone on, listening to Metallica or Cardi B or whatever the popular youth listen to. Because I don't know, I'm not popular. I like the Killers, the Smashing Pumpkins, and the Foo Fighters. Like, that's kind of it. But and Tupac. I mean, everybody liked Tupac. So, but like, why? It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, I get it. It takes a lot of work, but if I'm literally giving you $300, I want my cards. And I've stopped breaking with people who aren't going to send me my cards. NL City Cards. He's my guy. Nick, I break with him all the time. And he sends you all your cards. Granted, he does like 2-3 card breaks, but sometimes, you know, he did his first case. Told me it took him like 6 days to ship. Okay, that's fine as long as you're in communication with people. You know what? It's just me here. I'm gonna have my kids help me, but that's cool. It's gonna take me a little while to ship a case. I've never done a case before. He works like 60 hours a week. He's a dad of two. He's not like doing this for his life like a lot of these big breakers are doing it. That's their job. Literally, their job is to break cards, make money, and send them to you. If you're breaking cards, making money, and sending them to me, I want my damn base cards. And while we're at that, you know, selling to people, what are your guys' opinions on buying and selling from friends? So it goes back to the old business of, okay, I start my own business. I got a t-shirt company. Would I offer my friends like a 20% discount? Or as like the buyer, would I want to support my friend and pay full price? You know, that goes same thing with buying and selling cards. Like, it's always difficult when you're selling to a friend, because it's like, okay, well, eBay comps are this, you know, sold for is at 130's at this, yada yada. What's a fair price? Then I usually take like $5 more off because it's my friend. But then on the other side, it's like, okay, you're selling this $20 card. I'm at about 16 for it, but you want 20. Okay, I'll pay the 20 because that's what you're asking for it. Like, what do you do at that point? Because we're not businesses. I mean, like, yeah, Goldline Cards LLC. I'd like this to be a business one day. It's a very small business, but this is not my money maker. Like, I don't make money. I give away koozies. I do cards and stuff. I have a good time. I got these awesome, beautiful new bubble mailers for everybody. Showed them last week, but yeah, how many businesses have friends and family discount? My liquor store does, and you get 15% off. Garrett, man, we're gonna party. We'll have to meet in Denver sometime because I know you got some family up that way, and maybe it's just, I've been to Chiefs Broncos games. It is nuts, like in Denver. So, but yeah, like, what do you do? So, I mean, I always think it's kind of uncomfortable selling to your buddies and stuff because you want to be fair, but then also, like, if you think it's a fair price and I don't, I'm honestly just gonna go along with it because that's just how I am. But I don't know if that's how you guys are or that's how everybody else is. Maybe it's just me. But if you're saying, yeah, man, this is like a $30 card, I'm like, I'm at about 22. I'm gonna give you the $30, but now whatever. No comments on that except for Garrett. So I guess we'll move on. I think if it's both sides doing it, then it's fine. See, I'm on the fence on that because it's like, if I don't know you that well, like, I probably have like 10 Twitter buddies that I would buy retail for and sell it to you at cost. Everybody else, I mean, I'm gonna sell it to you for not even the going price, just a little bit markup to maybe get my money back for what I ripped. But pretty much, I just buy everything and I rip it myself, or I give it away because that's just me. That's my thing. If you buy cards and you sell them, great. That's awesome. Free market. You know what? Which gets me into one of my other rants is selling retail marked up. JB Old Town Cards had this post. He was just ripping, having a business card. I wouldn't ask for a discount myself. I would never ask for one. But Rob, what if I was like, hey, Rob, I'm going to give you 20% off because you're my dude. Like, Cards and Coffee was literally your idea. And so I got these cards. I'm going to give you 20% off. I'd be like, no, I just want to pay full prices. I want to support you. Yeah, it depends on the relationship, Tyler. Like, you and you had those mosaic hangers, and you sold them to me for less than you sold them to other people for, which was still a profit for you. But we talked about it. We DM'd, come back and forth. We came up with a price that you caught me some other way. Okay, yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's a good point there, Rob. But yeah, we came up with a fair price, and that was fine. I was okay. You were okay. We were human adults. You were like, I have this product. It has cost this much money. I have this much money. I would like your product. Let's hang out. Okay, I'll send you my product. I'll send you my money. And that's how human adults act. And yeah, the first responder discount. Don't even get me started, Chris, because a lot of people here are taking it away from police officers. You can't even go into a place and say you're a police officer now. Like, after everything that happened, like, I'm not going to get into this. That's a whole nother topic, but places are literally taking away your first responder discount. Chris knows I'm one, and I get the 10, 15% off places. Never ask for it. But if they're just going to give it, I'm going to take it, So that is what it is. But Tyler, back to won't do discounts for one-time guys. Yeah, Garrett, I'm with you. Our local coach card shop. I know you said they give Parker discounts. They give Claire free stuff all the time. They give me stuff all the time because I'm in there. They're like, yeah, this. Actually, I want to talk about this Noah Fant sitting here while we're at it. This Noah Fant was like, $12. We'll give you $8. Whatever. But I come home, I look at the card. Okay, it's a jersey piece. If you can see, there's a piece in the bottom. There's nothing in the top. What the hell? Jersey piece, nothing. Jersey piece, nothing. What the hell? Didn't even notice this literally till today because I was about to sell it to my guy, Trevor, who's hey Rob. If you don't know Mid Ohio Cards, he lives right over here by me. Give him a follow. Real cool guy. We meet up sometimes too. He comes over because he works over here and picks his cards up from me instead of me shipping them to him. So I'll give that guy a follow. He's a good guy. But with the free market, free speech, if you're going to sell your product at 2 times, be ready for the haters. Like, there's going to be people like, oh, you're a dumbass. You fucking suck. You're ruining the hobby, you little bitch. You're selling it. You just want the money. You just want the profit. Like, yeah, no shit. I got lucky. Supply and demand. It's called capitalism. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. I have this product. People will pay this much money for this product. So that's what I'm going to sell it for. It's the free market. But on top of that comes free speech. So, I'm going to take that to eBay where it's kind of judgment free because nobody knows who you are. And on Twitter, you've got 3,000 people like with your eyeballs on you. Hey, Goldline's an a-hole. He got that for $10. He's selling it for $40. He's making a $30 profit. Okay, great. Well, it's going for $60. I'm selling it for $40. I make a profit. You get it cheaper than you can get it anywhere else. What the hell? I don't give a shit. But just know that with the free market, with your markups, if you're going to do it, just be ready for people who aren't going to like it. Because you know what? There's people who aren't going to like anything. Free giveaways. Like, I'm doing a 3,000K follower giveaway and I immediately regret it. Like, immediately. As soon as I put that out, I'm talking to my buddy Nick and I'm like, dude, I just got like 40 brand new followers. He's like, well, you told him to retweet. I'm like, I did. That was a bad move. Because now I got all these people who are going to follow. I'm giving away packing supplies. Like, so I put out a tweet and it was like, okay, what should I do? What's a good idea? Some people were like, PayPal funds. Why don't you just put some money in my PayPal? Hey, why don't you just send me a gift card to Amazon for $25? Like, what? No. Like, last time I gave away a Trae Young, a John Morant, and a Zion rookie. This time I thought, Justin, my dude, who's like stamps. Hey, that's awesome. That was a really cool idea. I got a bunch of stamps right here. By the way, these are those 2-ounce stamps that the lady at the post office said go buy because these will be good so you don't overpay for PWEs to send stuff. And then someone else elaborated on shipping supplies. So I said, all right, till Thursday at 7, retweet and like, and you'll be entered. I'll send you some shipping supplies. But like, people are literally, the ice cream, like, I'm going to send you a gift card. I'm going to send you like $10 to Grader's or Cold Stone or whatever is near you. Like, I'm not going to put a scoop of ice cream in a PWE. That I really hope people didn't think I was going to do that. But I kind of want to make a video of me doing that because That's kind of damn funny. I just put a PWE. Maybe when Mid Ohio Cards is coming over Friday to pick something up, maybe I'll give him a scoop of ice cream in a in a PWE. See if he gets the joke. But yeah, you gotta be ready for the haters, and even picking winners nowadays with a giveaway, you're called a scammer when you're trying to give something away if you don't record it and use the proper thing. Like you got to use Tweet Winner, you got to use random.org, you got to record it, you got to make it online. Like, you know what? One time I did a giveaway and it was like, I got it right from Che. Ian Sports Cards won. He said it was the best thing he ever did because it just made his day. It was drop your funniest gift below. So he said that was the best thing he ever done because all day long he was having a bad day. He just looked at all these funny gifts and made him feel better. So one day I did that and all these funny gifts. I'm like, Claire, which is my daughter. All you people on here know Claire's my daughter. But the people watching or may watch later don't. Pick your favorite. Pick the funniest one and that person wins. Like, oh, you cheated. That's your friend. You gave money to your friend. Like, first off, the guy who won, I've never spoken to before and actually unfollowed me. So he didn't win, which was super weird. I've never had that happen before. You followed me for the contest and you unfollowed me before it was over and you won, but I'm not giving you the prize. Like, it was super weird. I can't even remember what that was, but that was my last giveaway. The dude, it was the Broncos first game. It was the Cortland Sutton and the Bradley Chubb autographs. Dude won and literally unfollowed me before the giveaway was over. So somebody else won. But, you can be a scammer for trying to give stuff away. Ugh, starting to get in it now. Anybody got updates on the score of the game real quick? Let me take a drink before I get into why a Drew Lock card costs more than a John Elway card. Oh, Dodgers won. Sweet. So I got to represent the essential workers, the South Brand Boo Works, Homage, the Black Rifle, Breaks and Bros, and LCD Cards. Breaks and Bros probably dipped off here because he's a Dodgers fan, going out celebrating. But can someone explain to me why a Drew Lock autograph is more expensive than this? And Garrett, you can save your donkey comments because this is the GOAT right here. Hall of Fame. But it's a 1 out of 10 Elway auto. I had to make this is my very first one I got. Had to make sure it was beautiful and perfect for my first. I got a couple more, but literally like a lock rookie is like gold laser prisms going for the same as that Elway auto, like Hall of Famers. And I've been saying it for weeks. And Ryan's Cards, most popular guy on Twitter right now, put it out there too that he bought. I think it was a Joe Namath for like $60 or something. It's like, why are Hall of Famers cheaper than these guys? And it's just the flip for the profit. Like Ariz Arena, I'd never even heard of him 2 months ago, and he's the flavor of the month right now. Or like Tyler Hero. Card guy Cody said he's got like 33 hero cards out of PSA right now. Like, that's awesome. I hope he does great next year and Cody gets a ton of money, but I'd never heard of him before. But I know Cody's a Kentucky fan. He knows him. But it just gets to like these new guys. Lewis Robert, clearly outplayed by Tim Anderson and Eloy. But Lewis Robert cards are double, triple the price. Like I've got a Eloy PSA 10 Chrome, can't even sell it. I'm like, good. You know what? My buddy Nick actually talked me out of selling it. I'm super happy he did. But every Lewis Robert card I put up is sold in seconds. Like I got hit a gallery foil and it's sold just in seconds. Someone's selling David Montgomery number, non-auto, $50. Yeah, there's. Rob, when you and I went to Triple Play, I remember looking at a Baker Mayfield and you're like, dude, what is going on with that price? It makes no sense to me. I was like, actually, I thought that was a really good price. And it just goes back to what's it going to be worth and where's the market at for cards now? Because the market for cards is higher than it's ever been. If you have a Google phone and you just hit like the plus button on your, the Google Chrome to open up a new browser, for me, at least, because I look up a lot of card stuff, like Beckett comes up first, like Baseball America comes up, all these things. It's like the card industry has never been hotter than it is right now. Prices are ridiculous. If you saw the Prism hobby boxes, they're pre-selling for what was like $1,249 for a Prism hobby box. Wow. That is ridiculous. And speaking of retail, did anybody else see on eBay the dude who sold over 1,000 pre-sale Topps update blasters? I mean, he's got like 50 negative comments that, oh, I never got my package. I never got my package. To me, red flag, staying away. But dude sold over 1,200 pre-sale blasters. Where are you going to find 1,200 blasters? How much money is that? Like, what? That's just incredible. All right, let's see what we got in comments here. I've got a prize for you. I'll ship you a Chiefs house flag. Oh, God, no way am I putting a Chiefs flag. I'm going to have to burn it down. Man, I end up burning my house down. Makes no sense to me. Always proven much better. Rookies and second-year players put very little faith in. Yeah, I mean, Elway's a Hall of Famer. He's the face of the Broncos right now. Obviously, Locke is, but Elway's the GM, but he's the greatest Bronco of all time. He's in the Hall of Fame. He's the most notable person in Broncos history, and I don't see anybody. Peyton Manning's still second, but yeah, it's who wants the next good guy that you can take off on. Like, look at the Mike Trout cards. Is Lewis Robert going to be Mike Trout? Probably not. Like, no one's probably going to be Mike Trout, but Zion or Ja, are they going to be Jordan or LeBron? I doubt it, but you never know. So, prices are down a little bit right now because hockey's over, basketball's over, baseball just ended. We got football, but they're all coming back. I mean, around November, prices are going back up again. So, speaking of, talking about PSA, this fiasco I had. So I got a PSA platinum membership, right? So you get 15 vouchers for cards. So I go to put my cards in yesterday, and it's like, oh, $30 a card because your voucher's worth $20 because now cards are $50. Like, oh, no, hell no. So then they wanted me to buy, and on top of that, a $50 membership to the Silver Club so I could do bulk quarterly submissions. Like, the hell, I just paid $250 for a PSA platinum, and you're taking my voucher away, saying it's only worth $20 instead of one card. Now I got to pay $30 a card, and I don't even have access to your $12 a card stuff. I was super pissed. So then I get back in there today to do the online chat thing. Lady takes care of me. It was just a glitch in the system, but it was a bunch of shit. And I was super pissed. Like, imagine paying $250. So you're told you get 15 cards, vouchers for cards. Then you got to pay $30 a card on top of that. And somebody said that they're grading 1.2 million cards. It's over 6,000 cards a day. What kind of quality control are you really getting with 6,000 cards a day? I mean, you see some of these PSA 10s where they've got like hair in them and stuff, or edges are white and stuff. And it's just the quality control just seems so crap. And, employee 84 today, my light because I'm on my webcam, he made a comment that he sees retail coming out soon that's going to have, like those random gem boxes that says one graded card per box and you get some crap card in it. But, actual good cards in retail now, and have the price go up because with all these cards out there, who's going to know what's real and what's fake unless it's graded? That's a whole nother topic. Once a play on card in the rise. Well, I don't know what that means, Garrett. Tell me what that means. A play on card in the rise. But while we're talking about that, it kind of goes back to the breakers who don't ship base. Like, what grinds my gears is me. I grind my gears because I'm so damn unorganized. Shipping sucks. Sorting sucks. Not having time sucks. But you know what? You do it because if you have a stack sale, you package it up and you send your shit out. You do it. You get it done. Garrett goes to the post office like 2 o'clock in the morning to ship Parker's stuff out because Parker puts the work in. I'm not really sure what Garrett does. He just watches and plays video games probably, but no, I'm just kidding. He takes stuff he doesn't sleep. He takes stuff at like 2 a.m. Like, as soon as I'm done with this, I got like 6 bubble mailers over here because I still haven't got stuff out to people and feel terrible about it. But I dropped all my stuff off today. I got 2 more to get out there, but I'm just so unorganized. Like, my whole table is cards, and it's like overwhelming at some point. Just maybe I got to send out a bunch of racks to people. But do you guys get annoyed by racks? Because not Nolan Ryan one's in this card chat group I'm in. And he messages us that hobby members going through a rough time. Something had bad happen to one of their family members. Allen and Ginter was their favorite product, and they wanted to get them some retail or something to send them and make them feel better. So I message him and say, "Hey man, I got an AG Xbox. Let's try to raise funds. I'll ship it on my own dime. Just if we can come up with cost, I'll just send it. I'm not profiting off of this or anything." So I send a message to our group, get like 5 people to respond out of 30 some. Send something on Twitter. It's like nothing, but it's like, I do a lot of racks, money wise. Like I poured in a bunch of money and stuff and giving away stuff, and I ask a lot of stuff of people. Like, are you guys annoyed by that? Because I'm just trying to do good for other people and help people out. But I kind of felt like I was being annoying and getting on these people's nerves because I ask so often, and it's always the same people who respond. And then, if you are rack random act of kindness, it's an acronym. Random act of kindness. It brings you back. If you are racked and then you don't participate, are you an asshole? Do I think you're an asshole? Am I allowed to think you're an asshole? If we do, if we send this guy this box and the next time we have something, he doesn't participate in it, is he an asshole? Am I an asshole for thinking he's an asshole? Like, where are my standards at? Because someone else put on the thing, are you doing this stuff? Like, do you do racks for clout or to make you feel good or to make them feel good? I'm like, does it matter why you do something nice? But you know what? I'm going to do something nice for you. I'm still going to feel good about it because that's human nature. It's who we are. It's who we are to feel good about things and love stuff and just be happy. But, it's human nature for that person to feel good too. These people care about me enough to send me something. Shouldn't you want to be part of that, to do that to someone else? Like, I want to be part of making somebody else feel this way. Like, these people came together and thought enough of me to do something really nice. That was so awesome. I want to make someone else feel this way. Like, I feel that way. I'm going to participate as often as I can. If I have the money, you can have it towards something. I'm not just giving you money anymore. That's just done. But like towards a card, towards, if you got a house payment or need food, maybe, like, I don't know. I'm talking in circles now, kind of pissing myself off, but who's the asshole? Like, is any of my business what you do with something once I give it to you? And why do I care? Like, I shouldn't care, but I do. I really shouldn't at all, because you know what? I see, like, I gave someone a rack. I bought them a card. I had it sent to their house. And then like 3 weeks later, I see someone else with that card, those exact cards, because there were 4 of them together. Those exact cards sent to someone else. Oh, thanks such and such for this awesome rack. I can't believe you sent me these cards. I'm like, motherfucker, I just sent the other dude these cards 2 weeks ago. Now he sent them to you. Now, am I the asshole? Because like, I want him to say thanks to me. Like, I want the clout. No, I don't want any clout. But it's like, fuck you. I just sent you a bunch of shit. Then you're going to send it to the next guy? I mean, it's not even like I picked something, like you asked me for it. Like, oh man, those are really sweet cards. I really like them. Oh, you know what? I don't like them that much. You want them? Oh, dude, that'd be so great. I love this guy. And you're just going to give them away? Like, should I feel like a jerk for that? For caring? Like, why should I even care what you do once I give you something? It's like if I sell you something and then you go sell it for a profit. Like, I don't care. Good for you. I got what I wanted. Now you go do what you want with it. But I think it's just human nature to care. I mean, am I wrong? I don't know. Let's see what Garrett said. Cheap now. Tiger Woods getting inducted to the World Hall of Fame next year. Prices double on his cards. No one's collecting. We all want to feel validated. It's like an argument. Yeah, dude, you know what? We all want to feel validated. We're human beings. I mean, straight cash, homie. Let's get fined for saying it. Because and then it goes back to, you get people in your DMs. It's like, hey man, I got that mail day. Like, give me a huge shout out, or give me this, give me that. Like, you know what? I really, really love it. And I will tell people all the time, I love it when I see pictures of people using my koozie. I don't care if you say, hey, I got this awesome mail day from Goldline Cards. Thanks for the easy transaction. Or, post the business card and say, hey, I've got these cards. It was so great. Like, I don't care. I don't care one way or another. Like, if you send me a DM with this and like, hey, like, some people don't want to post their stuff on Twitter. They're private. So they send me, hey man, I'm enjoying a beer tonight out by the fire. Like, that just made my day. Doesn't have to be public, but I tend to tell people that, yeah, I got your package because it's common courtesy, but it doesn't happen all the time. I work from 3 to 11, and the mail generally comes after I go to work. So at like 11:30 at night, if I see a package sitting on a table, I might open it. I might wait till the next day because typically most stuff's for Claire or my wife. And so I just don't remember at 11:30. And the next morning, my wife cleans stuff up, brings in the hobby room. So I do a mail day video, or on our coffee and cards show, I'll do shout outs on there, and there's your shout out. But I didn't do it on Twitter, so I'm an asshole. I didn't say thank you to such and such for sending me this Walker Bueller card, so I'm an asshole. No, screw that. Do what you want. I mean, like I said, it's free market, free speech. But are you really out for clout? I don't know. It's human emotion, like Garrett said, to feel validated for doing good. But is it like begging for attention at some point? I mean, I don't think so. I don't know. I'm kind of, it goes back to the whole giveaway thing. Like I was telling my buddy Nick, I just felt weird afterwards. Like I wasn't trying to get new followers this time, because to get to 3,000, it was like a weird day. Like it was like bothering me. Like it's been like 2 weeks. I'm 20 away. What's going on? Just had one like an emotional day. Shit happens. So now I'm like, all right, I just want to give something away, and my notifications just blowing up. This is blowing up. That's blowing up. And it's just like, this is annoying. And just like Ryan Cards this morning posts, like, oh, I woke up to this, just scrolling through his DMs. He's like, hey, I got 15,000 to spend on stuff. And his DMs are just full, like swipes and swipes and swipes of people like, hey, you want to buy my shitty card? Some dude's going after him today because he's like, hey, this card's $60. Like, yeah, I'm at about 40. You asshole, you're wasting my time, blah, blah, blah. Like, who does that, man? Like, what kind of person are you? Like, and he gets tagged a lot. I get tagged a lot, and I'll retweet you all day. Like, I know people mute me on Mondays. Next week, hopefully, I'll be in charge of our group sale again. Vito's been doing it the last couple of weeks, but I got next Monday off. I think I'd like to be in charge again. And I just retweet all day long. And yeah, mute me Monday, because I'm going to be all over there just trying to get our team and people involved in engagement and stuff. But it's not hard to be nice to people. It's really not. Like, you post a good morning tweet to say, hey, good morning, everybody. Like 10 people say, hey, good morning, whatever. You see someone else like, hey, have a great day. Like, is that hard to do? You're taking your morning deuce when you get up. Everybody's got their phone with you. Don't lie. We're not reading the back of shampoo bottles anymore. So you're taking a deuce. You got your phone in your hand. You're like, the fuck, man? Hey, good morning. Oh, sweet. Hey, dude, hope you have a great day. Oh, you know what? That's a mail day. Hey, that's awesome. Just post some nice stuff on people's stuff. In the beginning of the day, it makes you feel good, makes them feel good. It's the whole validated argument again. But how do we feel about blind tags? Now, I know every once in a while, if I want something to get seen, I'll tag Watch the Breaks, because he retweets like everything, but he also interacts with you and comments and tells you what he thinks. But, we were doing this Movember thing. Serve up a shit sandwich to me tomorrow. Just wait I can't wait for my Twitter shit sandwich. I hope there's mustard and pickles. I like mustard and pickles. But I was trying to promote our Movember thing. I'm really trying to raise money for men's health. So I tweeted my thing to him and he retweeted it. And like, that's the one thing. But like blind tags, I get tagged in a lot of stuff, and it's just like retweet, retweet, retweet. I don't even look at half of it. Like, is this a good price for a card? Or what are you even saying here? It's just like, okay, I'm tagged, they're selling something, retweet. Okay, I'm tagged, you're selling, retweet. Like, I don't mind it. But to other people, because then, sometimes you get caught in the middle of conversations. All of a sudden, you get like 50 notifications of 2 other people talking to each other. It's like, mute. There's the mute button. Fucking mute. Because that shit gets old. Like, it's really easy to go into your phone. And, okay, let's open up the Twitter app. Okay, who am I going to respond? Okay, I got this notification. Someone responded to me. Okay, I'm going to respond back to them. But you know what? I don't want to respond to both of them. So I can hit right here, and I can take that person out of this conversation, only reply to the top one. That's not difficult. So if you are having a conversation with somebody else and I'm tagged, fucking take me out of it. Jesus Christ. I don't need 45 notifications on your conversation that I'm getting going through the goddamn wormhole trying to figure out what the hell's going on? All of a sudden, someone's moving to Maine and there's like a moose involved in shit. And I'm just like, yo, bro, can I come and try to find Bigfoot? Because that's like my life goal is to find Bigfoot. I mean, I'm talking about all the talk show networks. I'm going on Oprah. She's coming out of retirement just to interview me because I found Bigfoot. He's going to be my dude. We're going to kick it. He's going to have a beer and he's going to use a fucking Goldline koozie. It's going to be sweet. For me, racks come down to the fact that I would rather have someone I know enjoyment out of some cards than a few bucks. Great point, Tyler, because let me tell you about this. I would so much rather somebody else enjoy. I don't know. What do I got sitting over here? Okay, this Noah Fant card. Actually, no, because I want to keep that. So the game used. But you get the point. I would so much rather somebody else enjoy something that I have that I don't want, like that's not in my collection, than me have like $5. Especially kids. Like, I know Ryan Finch, I don't know if you're going to watch this or not, but I got a whole stack of Charlie Blackman over here for your kid. You know why? Because what the hell is Charlie Blackman going to do except for sit on my table in this stack right here when I can send it to you and make your kids super happy? Or Ross, if you're watching this, I got a whole Javi Baez stack here for you. What's it going to do for me? It's going to sit here in a stack, or I'm going to give it to you and you're going to really love it. Or like my dude Brant, I told you guys last week, just sent me this Senzel PSA 9. What's he going to do with this? He's an Eagles and a Philly guy, but you know what? He had this card and he knew it would really make me happy. So he sent it to me and I love it. It sits here on my desk. So racks, it doesn't have to be sending somebody money. It doesn't have to be sending someone an Allen against the rocks. It could be just, you know what? You like the Braves? I got this Ozzy Albies. I'm going to send it to you. You know what? This is going to cost me like $8. That's it. Yeah. Like, and Garrett, we took that video just specially for you because I knew you would love to see her reaction because that's what it is, man. Garrett sent Claire a negative Winker refractor that's in her. It's in her room right now because she's chasing the rainbow. Chase the rainbow, Lucky Charms. And we took a video of her opening it just so it's like, oh my God, a Jesse Winker. Like, you should see this girl. She's got 16 of this card right here. 16 of them. This came in the mail today. She opens it up, parades around the house like this, go, Jesse Winker, Jesse Winker, Jesse Winker, go Reds, it's your birthday, starts dancing because somebody sent her this card. Like, if you can do that for another human being, why would you not do that for another human being? You know what this cost that guy? Probably nothing because he had to sit around his house. And it cost him like 70 cents because he had to buy a stamp and an envelope and time, maybe 10 minutes, 70 cents in an envelope to make my kid very happy. Thank you. Like, thank you so much. You have no idea how much that means to me. Unbelievable. Some people are just amazing. Like the racks that my kids get, like the Cooper Cups. I mean, Cooper he's 1.5. He didn't even know what cards are. And he's got probably 50 Cooper Cups. It's incredible. All right, let's see what Rob said. I only try to tag someone I'm pretty sure they'll be interested. Like, I thought you would enjoy the Reds pick. Oh, yeah, you're right. I did like that. We stayed taking over a rack. Totally worth it. Yeah, man. Yeah, Rob, that's 100% it. And I know a lot of people tag me, started taking over a rack. Totally worth it. Yeah. Chris, racks, whatever it is, it's worth it for them and it's worth it for you. Just do it. Why not? If you have the means to, do it. Starting talking over. Oh, God. Now I know what you're talking about. Yeah, we started talking over a rack. And Chris right here, Vargo, sends my dad the only cards that he actually collects, because I can't even find him cards that he'll collect, is, these vintage Pirates and a book that one of his family members wrote about the Pittsburgh Pirates, because my dad's a huge vintage Pirates fan. He's in his 70s, grew up in Pittsburgh. And I didn't ask anything of him. He just did it because he's awesome. Like that's it. And blind tags can be awkward. I get tagged in Senzel and Judy cards all the time, like all the time. And you know what? I like that because it means someone's thinking about me. But it also could be, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's the cook groups too. It's the people who are like, hey, this shitty card's for $40. You know, Goldline buys stuff like this. Let's tag him in it. He'll spend $40 on this shitty card. Like, no, I'll spend like $20 on your shitty card. But then you get your friends who tag you in stuff or people you converse with. It's like, oh, it's really cool. Rob saw this picture that I thought he thought I'd like, so he tagged me in it. That's awesome. Or let's see, Terry Paul tagged me in a couple Jerry Judy's earlier, thought I'd be interested in. And someone, I think it was Card Guy Cody, tagged me in a KJ Hamler, like 3-piece jersey patch card for $8. Like, that is really cool. You know what? These people, you interact with them and they know what you like. And it's not like they're trying to push stuff. There's like, oh, hey, did you happen to see this card? No, I didn't. But you know what? Yeah, blind tags are awkward if you make it awkward, but it also could be, you know, just Rob, if I saw something I thought you'd like and I tagged you in it, I hope you wouldn't think it'd be awkward. But if it's random person McGee tagging me in shit all the time, well, that's where you get your shit sandwich. Because now I'm stuck in the middle of, hey, bro, you want this card? And like all these DMs, hey, man, DM me for price. No, I'm not DMing you for a price. You can put your price right here and be transparent and show everybody what you're selling your shitty card for. Maybe your shitty card only has one jersey piece, like my shitty card. My shitty card only has one jersey piece, and it's out of 49. Like, where's the other jersey piece even at? Like, what happened to that? Come on. I've talked so much. Rax is great. Brings together community. Positive force. Make your entire day. I love the Knicks. But how many Kevin Knox Chronicles do you think I need? It's crazy, man. But do you guys get annoyed by that stuff? Like, I don't. I think it's great. All you're doing is trying to help somebody out. And believe me when I say, like, no is a perfectly good answer. Like, there's going to be a day where it's like, you know what? I'm a little down on my money right now, or I got nothing. I don't have the time. I can't do this. And I'm just going to have to say no. Pretty much I join everyone I'm asked to, or end up taking it over or whatever. And that's just fine. I have no problem with that. Or even the stuff I see online that I'm not even part of, like, hey man, let me jump in that. Like, I want to make someone else's day. Like, so many people bless my family with stuff that you just got to give it back. I mean, I work in public service. I work for the government. My whole life is given back. Like, that's literally what I do for a living, is save people's lives. I take 911 phone calls. I talk to you on your worst day of your life, like a top 5 worst day of your life. You're talking to me and I'm trying to help you. Like, that's what I do for a living, 40 to 50 hours a week, sometimes more, because we get a lot of overtime. So that's crazy. Let's see what else is on my list here, because we're 42 minutes in. There's still 6 people watching. You guys are amazing. It's 12:16 on this side. We got, just be nice. The blind tags, and whatever. King line cards. You gotta start tagging me. King line. And that's all I got on my list today. Anybody else have something? Because I know there's more, but gotta save some topics for next time. We talked about breakers who don't ship the base. Motherfucker, give me my cards. Why is Lock more expensive than Elway? Dude started 10 games. He can't throw a deep ball. He can't run. Oh, he surely can't slide. Maybe he needs to go to Colorado Rockies and try some sliding training, because last week I thought he absolutely destroyed his knee. No. The giveaways, picking winners, scammers. Okay, wait. One thing. I need to calm down because I'm going to get mad. I'm going to become the grammar police, because I do have a journalism degree. That doesn't mean I'm smarter than you. I've published a paper for public safety in an international standard paper for public safety. I was a producer and wrote stories for the Jerry Springer Show. I am no better than anybody else. I know the difference between seen and saw. You did not seen a card one time. You did not seen a guy. You saw a card. You saw a guy. Maybe you had seen someone who had, you had seen a thing that had happened in the past, but you know what? I seen this card and I wanted to buy it is not fucking English. I saw this card and I wanted to buy it. You just sound like an idiot. Like I won't be that guy, and I won't be that guy online, but I'm so close to being that guy because I see it so much. Like I seen this, I seen that, and it's like, are we just talking on Twitter because you got 140 characters? But no, then I see it on Facebook and I see it on Instagram. I see it in just conversations with people. Like the English language is going downhill because people are just talking slang. People can't talk in complete sentences anymore. If you ever listen to Lamar Jackson talk, I can't understand a damn word he's saying. You ever listen to Cam Newton talk? Cam Newton is very articulate and a wonderful public speaker. I mean, granted, his outfits are a little crazy. And Jeff Garcia said, you shouldn't be dressing like that because you suck. He was like, fuck you. Here's my fedora. Go eat a shit sandwich. And, you know, it's just like listening to people who speak. Listen to Richard Sherman talk, a Stanford graduate. He's one of the smartest human beings on earth. Or Acho from the Greenie Show, who was on. That dude is brilliant. But you listen to Jason Whitworth or Whit something. He's on ESPN, one of the morning shows that's terrible to watch now. And he's just talking. I'm like, I can't even listen to you because you are speaking such poor English and you're on a national television. You're supposed to be a role model for kids who people are supposed to look up to. And you can't put a sentence together like a proper English sentence. I seen this guy last week. I saw when Drew Brees. This time, hey, look, was. No one says that. I was, but they was talking about that one time I had seen would actually work there. But it's like, Jesus, man, like these people they put on TV who can't even speak. And this is what we're teaching our kids. Like my daughter's going to be in kindergarten next year. What the hell is she going to learn? Rob needs to saw log, so he's got to go to sleep. I got to turn this off soon because he lives like a half hour from me. I know it's late for him. Garrett's an hour behind. Chris is in my time zone. But we got to go, man. It's 12:21 in the morning. I appreciate you guys for watching. Go to your local post office. Oh, you're working. Okay. All right. Get these stamps. They are 2-ounce stamps. They will work on the PWEs, machinable, non-machinable. And so you don't have to waste postage or waste going in. One more question that, because, you know, I like to ramble on, but something else just came to mind. Do you guys go into the post office? Oh, he's going to the post. Wait, Garrett, wait 1 second, because this is a good question for you, because you go to the post office all the time. Do you go into the post office? Do you put it in your mailbox with the flag up, or do you drop it in the ones out front? For me, if it's like a super high value dollar card, I take it in. Or if it won't fit out front, I take it in. I'll never put something in the mailbox out front with a flag up. At the very worst, I'll drive by and stick it in the mailboxes in front of the post office. Because literally, I drive by the post office on my way to work. But that's what I do. I just want to know what other people do. Maybe I'll put another tweet out because people had all kinds of responses. Like, I can't believe people put bubble mailers in their mailbox with the flag up and have your post worker just like carrying it around. I mean, like my house, my guy walks. I know a lot of places they're in their car, but they could get lost anywhere. Take in, correct weight, tracking, secure pictures. See, I weigh it at home. I label at home. I get all that stuff, and I just drop it off. I take the picture on the way. You always take it. Tyler always takes it in. Like if I got time, I will. I know sometimes like I'm in a rush for work and I'll leave a package at home. My wife's always out in the evenings running errands. She'll drop it off for me. Generally, she runs stuff in, or she sells a bunch of stuff on Facebook Marketplace. So she sends it in too. So your distribution center is a guy empties bin at 1:30 a.m. We chat. Oh, that's perfect, Garrett. You're making friends in the community. No, since COVID, get my stamps online, mail from home. Since I work from home, I can monitor the box, scan. All right, Rob. See, I go with now Garrett turned me on a pirate ship. I was using PayPal. A pirate ship saved me a few bucks. print my own labels at home. And since I got to go to work, I drop it off in the mailboxes out front, and very rarely, very rarely will go in. But well, tonight was more of a chat than a rant, but I was kind of mad about how I couldn't get on for like 10 minutes, and I'm using the Chromebook. So we'll try to make it better for next week. But yeah, it was a great discussion. Thank you guys for the chat in the comments. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Tell all your friends, and all the stuff I'm supposed to say, because that's what YouTube people say. But I enjoy this. I enjoy this on Tuesdays. It's become like my thing. I get off work because I got a Wednesday babysitter, so I can stay up. I can make videos. I can do stuff. I want to finish up my shipping here. Nick, what's up, man? Yeah, that's cool, dude. No big deal. You only got mentioned like 84 times. Like, where the fuck is Nick? That's my guy. Said he was gonna watch, little asshole. No, I'm just kidding, dude. I don't even know why I'm saying bad words. That's not even my thing. But I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys watching always for the support and the love. We'll get you. I ordered some new Goldline koozies today, so check those out. They got on the back. It's gonna say "Good people doing good things." It's kind of my motto. Just be a good person. It's not hard to be a good person. Let's make it our goal tomorrow. We got 8 people watching while we leave. Do something nice for someone else tomorrow and make their day, and then let's tweet about it, get all the clout, and say, look at me. I made Nick's day because I did this, and I sent him a Lewis Robert, and he didn't even know because I sent him like 10 of them instead of 5. And, it was awesome, and I surprised him. That didn't really happen. You just got what I traded you, even though he sent me like 20 extra things in the mail, and I already had his sent out, so I didn't get a chance to. Every time I do a trade with somebody, I always get out traded. Like, I try to add stuff, and they always add better stuff. Like, I'm just not a good trader. But yeah, just try to do something good for somebody else tomorrow. I'm gonna finish packing up these packages to drop off, and I'm gonna sleep in the morning because Wednesday's the only day I can sleep in because we have a babysitter on Wednesday, and then Coop's got his huge immunotherapy appointment tomorrow, and then he's going from the oral solution to actual crushed up peanuts. So that's a big deal for us. So I'll probably be not on Twitter much tomorrow. But you guys have a great night. I appreciate you watching. Take care. Peace and love. I'll figure out this computer system sometime. Hey, thanks, man, Chris. I appreciate it. You guys all have a good night. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you guys. You guys are the best. Good night.